Got wood? You're probably thinking, what is Hank doing? So many of you that have been following my journey know that we live in the woods. I like chainsaws. I like splitting wood. And I've been tooling around with something for a while, and everything just came together. We have a bunch of dried wood, and a need came. There was a need that we became aware of. So this morning we did our first delivery of a full trailer full of wood, and it was awesome. So my wife went with me and my kids. We dropped kids off at school. We dropped off the wood where it needed to go. And I said, Wood for Hope. And Sarah kind of liked it. And she said, it's not that hard. Did it? Kind of funny, right? So here's what we're doing is I love the process of going out in the woods over the weekend, cutting some trees up, splitting them, just the whole process. It's kind of like my therapy, my church, and the fellowship. This started a couple years ago when there's a family that we know that heats with wood, and it just worked out. We would spend our Sunday mornings together. I'd get some fellowship with another guy. It was helping their family. It was helping our family because their kids are friends with our family. And I was thinking, maybe we start a firewood business, but I was doing the math, and the math just wasn't making sense. And then I realized, you know what? We don't need to make money from it. What we're going to do is we're going to provide wood for people who maybe need some hope. People who maybe aren't able to split the wood, where we could maybe go and bring the splitter over there and split it for him. I know my grandpa's getting up in age, and it's getting harder for him to split the wood. And so we're going to lean into it. I don't know if it's going to be we'll probably switch over the bigger end of LLC to it. I don't know enough about nonprofits to know if I want to mess with a nonprofit end. It seems like there's a lot more hoops to jump through. So if you know for sure, if you have an experience with a nonprofit, why I should do one or the other. I saw Dave Ramsey had one. So what we're going to do is we're setting a goal. We're setting a goal of delivering 100 face cords of wood this year. Probably lofty. I don't even know how I came up with that number yet. So we're going to do it. So, the flip side is I've been wanting a dump trailer. So I'm going to buy a dump trailer because now I can justify it. So, it's one of those things, which one is it? Because Sarah's laughing because she's like, now you're going to buy some equipment, aren't you? And yeah, I've wanted one for a while and now it makes sense. And so we're going to do it. And I also thought, we're going to probably YouTube this journey and explain, because I think when we look across the nation, there's a lot of guys or women like me that like to do stuff like that, yet they don't have a good reason to do it. And so I believe we could set up a system across the United States and maybe North America where guys get together on Sunday and split wood and have fellowship. And, guys oftentimes need a reason to get together, and we like seeing progress on things. We like the physical nature of it. So I have a lot stirring around in my head that I've been trying to figure out how to make this work, and this just feels right. So if you're interested in doing a chapter of Wood for Hope, let me know. I always tend to think bigger with things like this on what it could be. And we're just going to start because I can tell you, Lenny, one of the guys that we met, we've got so much to be grateful for. And when I was talking with Lenny, I asked him if there was anything that he needed. And he said a tarp, like so simple. And I talked to the other guys, he goes, some zip ties. And so oftentimes, and it doesn't take much. It's not that hard to just go help one person. So that's where the slogan's going to come from. Plus, I'm a little bit immature, and I think it's funny that it's not that hard. See, do for one that what you wish you could do for all. Sarah and I don't share a lot of what we do to help other people or charity-wise. And sometimes I struggle with that because I think that some of what we do could inspire people. And I balance that because we don't do it for that. And I know I get inspired when I hear of things that people do. So anyways, if you're interested in following the journey, we'll probably have a Facebook page, a YouTube page. We're going to sell merch. That's part of how we'll fund it. So it'll say Wood for Hope on the front. Beaver's going to be the mascot. And then the slogan is not that hard. So we're not going to go over the top so that it loses the focus. However, I do think that there's some merch opportunities through there where it could help fund fund it. So anyways, if you have any thoughts, let me know. Marty, yeah, I'd love to have you come over, spend a weekend. I gather up rounds all summer long. I cut them up and then put them in a big pile and have a splitting party. So yeah, good stuff. Let me know your thoughts and open feedback. I'm leaning into it. So if you have experience on this, why I should go nonprofit or for profit, a little bit I've done. It seems easier just to go for profit and not make any money. Let me know. Okay. Bye, everyone. Good seeing you, Marty.